rolling.
Hi, I'm Shay with the Get Real Plan, and today we're going to make an egg bake or a quiche. It's football Sunday, so we have a lot of cooking to do before kickoff. So let's get started. We're going to focus also on the antioxidant quality of all these foods that we're cooking with. Antioxidants are important because they scavenge free radicals, and free radicals can cause damage to our cells. So it's important to eat foods that are rich in antioxidants. What we're going to start with today is the herbs. Herbs are very rich in antioxidants, and they've been used for centuries because of their medicinal properties. I pulled some rosemary, some thyme, and some sage out of my garden. Just small quantities because they are really flavorful and powerful. So I'm just going to bunch these up together and give them a rough chop here without cutting myself. Okay. Before we started, what I did over here is take some potatoes, and I choose to buy organic potatoes because I get to leave the skins on. Potatoes can, conventional potatoes do have pesticide residue. They're one of the more highly sprayed crops, so I choose organic so that I can leave those skins on. There's a lot of nutrients in the skins. I just boiled these potatoes and chopped them into little cubes, drizzled them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and some paprika. So that's going to kind of be the base of our egg bake. That's sitting there, and I also have the oven preheating to 400. So let's move on to our eggs. Eggs are one of the most perfect foods in nature. They are a complete protein, and they contain a lot of amino acids, so I consider them to be one of my favorite superfoods. These eggs are actually from a local farm. The farmer supplies us with these wonderful eggs. The chickens are naturally free-ranging, and they also get to eat a lot of bugs and yummy, fast-growing green grass. The reason that's important is that's their natural diet. Chickens aren't meant to be eating grain, so when they eat their natural diet, the yolks are full of nutrition. We're going to use 8 eggs, and I want you to see the beautiful color here on these yolks. We'll see how, of course they're going to vary because these, the chickens are out free-ranging, they get to eat whatever they want. But the yolks are nice and yellow compared to eggs from the grocery store. The yolks are pale. That alone shows the difference in nutrients. That one's pretty. What do we have? 5. I think we're going to do 8 eggs for our bake today. Alright. Rinse my hands. So we have our herbs, we have our eggs. Let's season it up. We're using gray sea salt because of the wonderful minerals that are found naturally in sea salt. Fresh ground pepper. Black pepper is actually used in Indian, cuisine. They understand that it helps with digestion, so that's kind of nice. We put pepper in everything, but we don't necessarily think about that. We're also going to put feta and some mixed greens in our egg bake today. So I'm just going to mix this up. Greens, dark leafy greens, are one of the most prized kind of antioxidant foods. Here we have spinach. It's called half and half, spring mix and baby spinach. So there's some, looks like baby frisee, some radicchio, and some spinach in there. Baby arugula also. All those dark leafy greens contain beautiful antioxidants, fiber of course. And leafy greens actually contain more calcium, more digestible calcium than milk, so that's not very well known. Milk's very hard for people to digest, for most people, so dark leafy greens is a great way to get calcium in your diet. I'm adding just a little bit of heavy whipping cream to our egg mixture, and we're also going to put a spoonful or 2 of cottage cheese to give it some depth. 2 dollops, how about? And this is beautiful feta cheese, just in brine. It's pretty salty, so we're going to use maybe this much here. Crumble it in. Just a small amount of cheese can add a lot of flavor. And our greens. Now, another reason why I love cooking with eggs, besides the fact that they're such a healthy food for us, is it's so fast and easy. I mean, this is literally probably going to be a 10-minute meal here. Full of protein and delicious greens. Alright, I'm just combining these items. I think we have a good mix, maybe a little bit more greenery. Now, I do not like to use recipes when I cook. I like to steal ideas from recipes, but I end up changing it all up in the end anyway. Part of that is just me liking to I like to be creative, but what it also does is forces me to think on the spot, I guess. For example, looks like we're probably a little light over here on eggs as I mix it all in. So just for fun, I'm going to crack a few on top and leave the yolks whole. I think that'll be a pretty addition. One more. Alright, a little salt and pepper over the top. And we are ready to pop it in the oven. We'll do about 25 minutes at 400 degrees, uncovered, and that should be enough to get the eggs to set up. Here's our delicious egg bake.